Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I have an awesome, simple breakfast recipe for y'all. Today we're gonna be making, bear with me, it's a long name, keto breakfast meat lovers stuffed bell peppers. They're so simple to make and delicious. Let's get straight to it. All right guys, the first thing we gotta do, we gotta start preparing our meat. So you could use any kind of meat that you want for these bell peppers. Go ahead and change it up. The meats that I'm gonna go in with, we're using some hot and spicy ground sausage. We're gonna go ahead and cook this up and break it apart. We're just going in with some regular bacon, and then you can go in with some ham. We're gonna start slicing the ham and the bacon. Now you could put any meats like I said, but I feel like 3 meats is a pretty good portion for like the bell peppers, so I don't overdo it. So we're gonna go in first with the ham. Go ahead and open this up. You could use diced ham as well, but I went ahead and found these sliced hams. I'm gonna go in with 4 slices. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a rough chop. Now it needs to fit in the bell pepper, so I like to just go ahead and turn these sideways and dice it this way. We got ourselves some diced ham. Alright, we're going to put this to the side. Let's move on to the bacon. Next meat we're going to go ahead and slice up is our bacon. We got to have bacon in here, of course. You could also use like bacon crumbles if you like the taste of that. You know, the little imitation bacon pieces. We're going to go ahead and go in with 4 slices of bacon as well. And just simply dice it up just like your ham. We're just preparing everything ahead of time, so when we cook everything together, it is way easier to do. You could also use some thick cut bacon. That'll be really good as well. If you like thick cut. They even have jalapeno bacon that you can add in here. Just different flavors. Stay away from the sweets, of course. Alright, we got our bacon. Now let's go ahead and clean out our bell peppers. Alright, for my bell peppers, I'm going to go in with 3 orange bell peppers. You could use any color that you like. I like the yellow and orange because they tend to be a little bit more sweeter. So we're going to go ahead and clean these out. Going to chop them in half. And then just simply take out your seeds. Just like this. I like to just like take these little white parts off with the knife. And then we're going to go ahead and put these to the side on a baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper or some foil. And then let's move on to cooking up all the meat. Alright, first meat I like to go ahead and cook up is the bacon. So we're just going to be cooking this up separate and it'll be super quick and easy. Alright, got my pan nice and hot. We're going to add in our bacon. Oh my god. We're going to add in our bacon. Get it as crispy as you like it. Give it a few minutes. I like to use this little splatter screen. I always put it over my bacon so it doesn't pop everywhere. Alright, our bacon got nice and crispy. I'm going to go ahead and set this to a side in a bowl. I like to put it with a paper towel so I can drain off all the grease. And then we're going to move on to searing our ham. Next, diced ham. I did drain my bacon grease. If you have a lot of it, I don't want it too greasy, but I did leave a little layer because it adds great flavor. So don't wash your pan. Alright, let's go ahead and cook up this diced ham. Get a nice sear on it, which should not take long at all. This can be a very simple breakfast. You kind of just cook everything separate, then you throw everything together and you have yourself a delicious stuffed bell pepper. While our ham is cooking, guys, please take the time, if you are enjoying this video so far, to click that subscribe button on my channel. If the button looks like this, you are not subscribed. That is wrong. So make sure you go ahead and click that button and that thumbs up if you'd like to. Alright, I'm still cooking up my meats, but I'm going to pre-bake my bell peppers. I don't like them too crunchy. If you like the crunch, you can totally just leave them like that, but I like to just soften them up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to drizzle them on top of my bell peppers. I'm only using a tablespoon for all of them. And then I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and pop these in for about 5 to 8 minutes just so they get a little tender. Alright, our ham is done actually. So we're going to go ahead and take out our ham. I'm going to put this to a side in my bowl. Look at that. Got a nice sear on that. Let me know down in the comments below what meats that you're gonna go ahead and put in your bell peppers. Would love to give people different ideas on what they could stuff these with, because there's a lot of options that you could do. But these are my favorite. Okay, we got our ham. Now, hot and spicy sausage. If you don't like spicy, you could totally... I cannot talk today. If you don't like spicy, you could totally use regular sausage. That was terrible. I'm jumbling over my words all day today. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the roll of sausage. We might or might not use the whole thing. I'm probably gonna use half because it does make quite a bit. Get in there. All right, we got all the sausage in there. I like to use one of these meat things. This breaks apart ground beef and sausage really well together. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash it down so we have little like fine pieces so it's not too chunky. Just give it a little arm work and let it cook through. All right, our sausage got nice and cooked through. I broke it apart really well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the whole roll of sausage in here. Now we're gonna bring back over all our meat. So you wanna go ahead and add your ham back to your sausage. We're going to go ahead and add in our bacon. Like that. Give it a good mix. Now we got to add in our eggs and get it all nice and scrambled. So I'm going in with 4 large eggs today. We're going to go ahead and crack these in. And get it all nice and scrambled. Okay, we added in our eggs. Now you're just gonna go ahead, scramble it up, and let your eggs cook through. I like to season at the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait till my eggs are finished scrambling. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 2 more eggs. So I'm gonna use a total of 6 eggs because I did use a whole thing of ground sausage, so I feel like it just needs a little bit more eggs. So I think 6 would do the trick. Gonna scramble them up. All right, while that's cooking, we're gonna go ahead and season. We're gonna go in with a lot of black pepper. I tend to use a good amount of black pepper with my eggs. Some salt, and then you could add any other seasonings, but I am gonna top it off with some chives as well here in a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my bell peppers. They got nice and tender. Look at that. So they did soften up. We're just gonna put these to the side and we're gonna start stuffing them here in a bit. All right, everything looks delicious. Our eggs got nice and scrambled. So we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing these bell peppers. I'm gonna move on over here. I got some cheeses laid out right here. So I got some mozzarella and mild cheddar cheese. Change up your cheese as well if you would like to use anything different. So we're gonna go ahead and start scooping these in. But first, I like cheese at the bottom of my bell pepper. I like layers of cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a pinch of mozzarella at the bottom in each of my bell peppers. Just like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a scoop of our meat lovers mix with our eggs and add it right in our bell peppers. It's okay, it's gonna get a little messy. I like some on the side too. Doesn't that look delicious? These are so simple, guys. And trust me, these are gonna fill you right up. Ooh, we're losing a little egg over here. Okay, we got them nice and stuffed. Then we're gonna go ahead and top it off with some more cheese. I'm gonna go in with some mild cheddar cheese. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more mozzarella on top. Ooh, I like to shred my cheese. I like this thick cheese on top. I like to also add like jalapeno cheeses. You know how they have like the spicy cheeses? That's good as well to give it a little kick. Okay, we got our cheddar cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit more mozzarella, because who doesn't love extra cheese? Just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven till our cheese is nice and melted. All right, we're popping this back in the oven at 400 degrees. You just want your cheese nice and melted. It should take about 10 minutes. Our bell peppers are done baking. They smell absolutely amazing. Cheese got nice and melted, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and let these cool off and finish topping them off. All right, last item I'm gonna go ahead and top these off with. We're gonna go in with a little bit of chopped chives. This is optional, but I absolutely love chives and eggs mixed together. It just adds that little kick. And top them off. And here is our keto breakfast stuffed meat lover bell peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and serve me up one of these delicious bell peppers, and we're gonna cut right into this. So I like to top it off with a little bit of sour cream. This is optional as well. Or you can go in with like some more hot sauce if you like. I'm just gonna add a little sour cream on top. I love me some sour cream and eggs. Now we're just gonna cut into it and give it a little try. Let's go ahead and cut this in half. Pepper is nice and tender. You got it stuffed with cheese, your meat, your sour cream, your eggs. Look at that. All right, I need to get me off a little bite right here. I gotta get all the goodies in this. Got the sour cream, egg, and the meat. Let's dig in. Oh, it's delicious. I recommend to add the sour cream, definitely. The sweet peppers definitely give it that sweetness with the meat. Delicious, guys. But these are great if you want a good breakfast to go ahead and meal prep ahead for the week for work. They will last 3 to 4 days in your fridge, so you can go ahead and prep them. And I would love to see pictures of y'all making them. Head on over to my Facebook page. It will be linked in the description below, so y'all can go ahead and post some pictures. I hope y'all enjoyed this awesome keto breakfast, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.